There he is.
I even had a shave this morning as well. How's that?
Mate, I like it. I feel like a bit of like a second-rate like stripper or something with this. Tragic Mike or something.
Yeah, we'll go too far with that analogy. But yeah, no, we're a special day today. We've got we've got meat royalty joining us. How's that?
Mate, the elusive Stevie from Longcroft and Old. We've been trying to get him on for what, best part of a year?
Yeah, and he's made it in to join us, mate. It's going to be sensational. We could have a chat. So,
have you told people where he's going to come live from?
Not yet, mate. Not yet. So we should give it a little bit of a background first. So we're going to be joined by Stevie of Longcroft and Old, and he's based down in the Smithfield Meat Market in London here. For those of you that don't know the Smithfield Meat Market, tune out, go away. You should know if you don't.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we'll talk about it a little bit more later, won't we, about how easy it is to go down there and get some amazing beef, or any meat, really, for a fraction of the price you'd pay if you went to the supermarket. So,
yeah, there's some really, really good bargains down. This is the time of year to get down there as well, because with Christmas coming and everything, you pick up a lovely one of the rib roasts that we've got, or turkeys down there, you name it. They've got pig's heads, trotters. I've even bought frog's legs there.
Yeah, do you remember in the summer, yeah?
So, so it's the place to go. The thing is, you have to get up early, because it's usually open about midnight till about 8 a.m. So, because
we met, didn't we? We went 4:30. I got up the other day to meet you, to go down there. But it's worth it, isn't it? Like, do it once I'll go probably every sort of 2-3 months, maybe. Stock up for like your essential sort of stuff, like chicken breasts, stuff you eat on a daily basis, mate.
Yeah,
well worth it.
Cuts down there. There's a few good guys down there. You can get specialty cuts down there. You can get some of the Argentinian beef, but some of the really, really flash imported stuff, a nice picanha.
Oh, a bit of Snake River Farm we saw, didn't we, as well, down there the other day? If you're listening, Snake River Farm.
So, Meat Fire Whiskey, he missed the start. Why the ties, right? Well, Meat Fire Whiskey, we're being joined by Meat Royalty today, mate. We had to get dressed up for this.
Yeah, I'm well. Well,
it's the thought that counts. There you go.
Do we have to curtsy?
I don't know, what do we do? Yeah. Right. We say stir.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You're English, Well, I suppose I'm part of the Commonwealth, but.
So what were you then?
So anyway, so it's Stevie from Longcroft and Old, and the prize this week we're giving away is a rib roast, like what we got cooking up.
Mate, the entries went mad for this one. People were trying to bribe me.
Yeah,
it's all going on. Yeah, people really want this. It's a great prize. Great prize.
Well, I tell you what, even if you don't win one, go down to Longcroft and Old and get in there. We'll keep one aside for you. And then the most amazing thing you can do is you can have a look in his. You have to ask nicely, but you might be able to have a look into his private reserve meat cabinet. How's that?
Yeah, we did a very, very social distance visit, didn't we? Masks on, 2 meters apart, and we got to take it in turns to have a little look inside, didn't we? But we've been there before, you and I, and had a little peek. It's like, yeah.
It's pretty amazing what they do, how he does it. We'll have to ask him, how he keeps an eye on it all, how he rotates it all around, how he knows who's got what,
But that's what he told us, didn't he? He said they actually keep the aged part on their beef, so they can show people how aged it is, unlike other butchers. So in my stories, if you go and have a look, there's a video of me taking that aged part of the beef off, which is really simple. So don't let that put you off just because it looks all horrible. It means it's still fine to eat. But Stevie will tell us about the aging process in a bit.
Yeah, because he likes to keep little bit of the aging on the end, just so
Yeah.
what you get, there's proof of the pudding there.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right then. So just quickly, how are you cooking yours, and what have you got? What have you done to get yours all ready, mate?
Oh, mate, look at this. So, got the Kamado Joe Classic 3, and literally really simple: olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic on the outside. The grill's on 135 degrees Celsius, and I've got the rotisserie on. So let's check it out. There. Oh,
Get in there. Yeah, closer look. Show me your meat, Jack. There you go.
Look at that.
Now
slowly spinning away.
All right. Oh, you got the meter in there as well?
Yeah, mate, for a big cut of meat like this, because it's on the rotisserie, the meter's perfect because it's wireless, and obviously you don't want to keep on stopping it to probe it. So this continuously will spin with a meter in it, so I can monitor it, and my phone will just tell me when it's done. So like you, aiming for 55 to 59, medium rare. Make sure your charcoal is banked at the back of the grill because you don't want any fat dropping up and creating horrible smoke and, flavouring the meat with smoke, like horrible smoke, not good smoke. So yeah, mate, it's going to spin away nicely. I'm hoping it'll be ready about 3 o'clock. Nice little early lunch with maybe a glass of wine.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What magic drop have we got this week, mate?
Look at this. Like a Viking. Oh.
These things are cool, aren't they?
Thanks for my Christmas present.
No worries, mate. No worries.
Awesome.
Yeah. They're good. And I think they're even made for this wine. Look, you can still read the labels with the holder on it. Exactly.
I was going to say, this wine's won a medal, mate. It's got a gold medal.
Drinks Business Gold Medal, the Global Malbec Masters. Mate, that's an event we got to go to.
That's pretty good, yeah. You need a couple of Malbec tasters.
Yeah,
I can put it on.
We'll take our grills and everything. So if anybody Global Malbec Masters and how to find them and where they are, give us a nod. We're coming over.
I hope it's somewhere warm, mate. I'll tell you what. Oh, cold.
Well, it could be in the Uco Valley of Argentina, maybe.
That'd be warm.
So yeah, this is the Beefsteak Club, Malbec, which Beefsteak Club have matched us up this week with the wonderful bit of beef. So we'll have a tuck into
lunch is going to be amazing, isn't it?
Okay.
Are you going to nail that bottle of wine? You're going to be like, it's all gone.
Well, yeah, probably.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
PC barbecue, what do you think? Yeah, should I or shouldn't I? Yeah. What do you reckon, PC? I'm sure.
Alex from Big K Charcoal. Hello, Alex. Got some of your amazing charcoal on the Kamado Joe today, so big hello.
Nice one. All right, yeah. So mine then. You've got the 3-bone rib roast. I've got the 2-bone today.
We had a little fight, didn't we, over it? Who was going to have it?
Well, you've got more mouths to do.
Oh, mate, that is lovely.
So I put it on.
That's taken on loads of smoke, hasn't it?
Yeah. That's going to be really nice. Waiting for that fat to sort of render out a bit there.
Yeah.
And, when it special bit, really.
What did you put anything on it?
I found a bit of. I've been basting it occasionally with a bit of stout. How's that?
Oh, nice.
Just to give it a little edge, maybe Christmas.
Yeah.
Something a bit different. I was going to put some sort of herbs and spices on it, but I thought, no, it's simple, bit of stout.
Nice, man. PC Barbecue said he's attracted to us both. I think it's the neckwear, maybe.
Mate, I think if you've got a heartbeat,
he's not made of wood, is he? Bless him,
So, yeah, we're just waiting for Stevie to join. He'll give us the nod when he's there, but he'll be down in his cellar there. So, yeah. So I'm cooking mine now. 1:30. A bit of a nudge. Everything's all right.
What flavoured pellets have you got in the grill?
We went for the Grill Academy blend. It's a nice mix. You get the bag out and find out what's in it, but it's just a nice mix and it's suitable for the general purpose sort of smoking. So, pretty happy with that one.
Nice, mate. And what are you going to serve with your beef today?
Well, I've got some more sprouts again. I really enjoyed those sprouts this weekend. So I've got some sprouts. I've got the beef sitting on a trivet in a little tray, so any sort of juices there, plus a bit of the stout is in there as well. So that'll a bit of gravy a bit later, and then some potatoes, nice beans, I'd say, mate.
But again, mate, this is a bit of a theme, isn't it, for the last few episodes we've done. Christmas dinner on the barbecue. So most people, if you don't like turkey, will get some sort of beef joint, won't they? So this is ideal for Christmas. A nice 3-bone, 2-bone rib roast. And if you go to Stevie at Smithfield's, it's not going to cost you like the earth. Like people think something like this maybe costs a couple of £100, but it won't if you get it from Smithfield, because it's not gone through many hands. Do you know what I mean? If you get it from maybe like a supermarket, because it's gone through a few people's hands, like transported, preparing and all that, it's more expensive. But if you go direct to the source, aka Stevie at Smithfield's, it'd be a lot cheaper. I mean, yeah, you got to get up early, you got to get down there, but it's well worth it, isn't it?
Oh, definitely, mate, definitely. Look, here's sausages here. I've been down there with sausage,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a wonderful day. There's a couple of little cafes nearby if you're really keen as well.
Mate, a bit of Ferraris, get a chicken chow mein and a cup of coffee. We did that on night duty when I was on team.
There, and then there's another little cafe I've just found now. It's on the other side to Ferraris there. It's called Forchetta. There you go, La Forchetta. So
yeah,
I'm guessing it's a fork or something or other in Italian, but yeah, it does a good bacon roll.
You can park there, like we park there, don't we? There's a car park underneath, £1.50 to park, and yeah, you just literally fill your boots with meat.
Exactly. Go down and have a look too, because there's lots of good ideas there as well. Like there's always a few things like you can see pigs' heads there. You buy a bag of pig's ears if you really want. You buy all of the rib cuts, anything, you name it. They've got a lot there. Generally they're supplying out to caterers and out to restaurants and
it's the sort of place that you have to buy like to make it worth your while. So if you want steaks, for example, you're better off buying like a strip loin or a hunk of ribeye and then portioning it off yourself, because one, you can cut the size you want then, can't you?
Yeah.
So that's an easy way to do it.
The neighbours are renovating. Can you hear that?
Yeah, a little bit like, what are they doing? They not know it's Sizzling Saturdays, have a word.
Well, yeah, actually, it's after midday. I thought that's supposed to finish at midday.
Do you want me to make a call, mate? Noise pollution.
So I think we might have, here we go, there can only be one guest. Who we got? Who can be live? Okay. There might be Stevie, Stevie, are you there? It's a bit of a thumbs up.
And as well, guys, put some questions in the comments as well, because we've got we haven't got an afterburn this week, so we've got a little bit of extra time. So once we go to speak to Stevie, it'd just be Hillary and myself just talking nonsense as usual. So yeah, get some questions in, and we'll try our best to answer them.
Done. Yeah. So yeah, and then also too, if you've got any questions for Stevie as well, bring them up. With the cuts, he introduced us to those rib fingers. Have you seen those?
No, what were they?
So when they're trimming out the meat between the ribs there,
yeah,
they keep there's a little bit of meat in there.
Right.
It'd be a bit tough if you were just to cook them like in a pan or something like that. You got to nice and slow, but they're delicious, really lovely, And he introduced us to those. He does some good ribs as well. He does some really nice beefy ribs in there as well.
Because this is Stoddart's, isn't it? So the beef we're cooking, although it's from Longcroft and Old, which is the Stevie's company, the beef is from Stoddart's, and I think I'm right in saying it's Scottish beef. Is that right?
Yeah, well, there you go. Stoddart. So just they look like they're watching here. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
Guys, yeah, look, obviously comment below if you anything you want us to mention about your beef. Like, you know, I've had the ribs now for yourselves. We've had the well, obviously the steaks we've got now on the rib roast, but I've actually had individual steaks of Stollards beef, and it's amazing. The marbling on that, some of the pictures, oh, Scotch beef. Yeah, there you go. I knew I was right. Scotch beef, amazingly marbled.
Yeah, yeah, and Stevie knows a few of the cuts as well. I was out the other night at a Brazilian place, and the chef showed us a few things like the what was it, the eye of sirloin, the eye of rump.
Eye of rump.
Yeah, wow, that's cool. You know, I've never seen that before. And when you see that sliced up and cooked, and then you have a go at that, right? That's it's almost like fillet, mate. It's so lovely and tender and soft and juicy, juicy and sensational.
Sensational. He just said there's been a lack of sensational. That's what we need for next year, mate. We need some t-shirts with like sensational over them.
Indeed, man. We'll get some pies printed.
Yeah, get some merch. We need Sizzling Saturday merch. But this is episode 31, isn't it, Hills? We filling a bit of time now. So yeah, episode 31. Who would have thought 31 weeks ago this would have still be going on?
I know.
Yeah.
And then as well as that, we're booking them up through to June now next year. So
June, yeah. We've got some good stuff coming next year. No spoilers. Mate, Longcroft and Old are ready.
All right, mate. All right.
I'll bid you adieu, and I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, mate. I'll catch you soon. Thanks, Jack. All right, go live with Longcroft. Let's see how we go here, Stevie. How are you, mate?
You well?
All good. How are you?
Yeah, all good, mate. Got here eventually.
No worries.
Nice tie there, mate.
We're in the presence of meat royalty, mate. We thought we could put Chris up.
Oh, right, yeah.
We're pretty happy to have you on the show. What we do down at the Smithfield Market, not coming down to say hello.
Sorry, say that again.
We've always got a great admiration for you, mate. You do.
It's kind of you, mate. It's kind of you.
Time you're taking out. Tell us a bit about a little bit about that.
So we're a beef wholesaler on Smithfield Meat Market. Longcroft and Old's been here for 45 years. I recently took it over about 5-6 years ago. It's just kicked on from then a little bit, really. It's good. We started doing the dry aged beef probably 3-4 years ago. It's going well.
Nice. Yeah, no, we've
You're breaking up, mate. Sorry, it might be the fridges, I think.
Yeah, well show us the fridge.
Right, here we go. So let's see.
Oh, no. Whole side of it. Oh. They're all tagged and ordered where they're from. All the kill dates, etc.
So basically, what we're looking for with the dry aged beef, you see the rib there. So we're looking for the nice fat cover, decent marbling, and a nice size eye. That one. We're not too specific on breeds. Charolais, Limousine. We have a lot of Angus. We have short horns, long horns, Lewings. Yeah, breed doesn't really come into it. It's more the shape and the conformation. And Stoddards, we buy all our bone-in beef from Stoddards in Edinburgh. They do a fantastic job for us. Yeah, it's just selecting the right meat, really.
How did maybe step out of the now?
Go on. Any better?
That's a little bit better, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So how do you know what meat to choose? How do you choose the meat? How do you make sure you get the?
So Stoddards, they select the beef for us. They've got a team of people up there who select it all for us. They do a brilliant job. And then when it comes into us, when we load it into the dry ager, we're selected differently for each type of customer. Some customers like it really rich with a decent amount of fat on. Some like it a lot leaner. Some like them smaller. Some like them more marbling. Everyone's different, but yeah, it suits us.
Okay. Then there was a question there. What temperature is your fridge at back?
So you'll find most fridges run at about 2 to 4 degrees. This one runs at 0 to 1. Reason being, it's not a must, but I find that the beef, it tends to hold up a lot better when you cut into it before you cook it. If you're taking a ribeye or a cote de boeuf, it's a lot firmer. Yeah, it just works better. It works a lot better.
Nice. And then what's the most popular? What do you sell most of?
Most popular is a 4 rib of beef. What you've got right there. Yeah, no, 4 rib without doubt. You got a lot of options with 4 rib. You can even do a rib roast. You can do your cote de boeuf. You can break it down so you've got the ribeye. You can have ribeye steaks. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with a 4 rib of beef.
Well, I've got mine spoken away here.
Nice, looking good.
The 2 bone. I've been letting it there. I've got it on.
How long will that be in there for?
Nearly 2 hours.
2 hours.
Nearly 2 hours. And I'm at 43. So take that off for 50. Let it rest for a half. Medium rest. Let it get a bit more right. But Jackie's got his going.
Jack, yeah, I see Jack's come on earlier when I was driving in, yeah.
So, so we've got a prize if we wonder.
Yeah, so look, we're going to give away a rib of beef, 5-bone rib of beef. We're going to get it all done for a carvery for Christmas. If the winner's local, they're more than welcome to come down and select the rib themselves, and we'll hold it till Christmas for them. If not, then I'll pick one out for you, and we'll get it sent over to you.
Okay, all right. Well, the brand generator from our pit, from our Scotland, though, probably local to anybody else. His name is BBQUK. Amateur grill. So I'm pretty sure a piece of his mate. Really
No, yeah, you enjoy it. It'll be good. It'll be good. It's nice for someone to have for Christmas, yeah.
Sweet. Well, I might go and just take a time off the weekend to crack on and then later and do their Christmas.
No problem. No worries. Let me know.
And thanks for your time.
No problem. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, mate.
Ta-ra, mate. Bye-bye.
All right, here we go. Jack, are you there? Where are you, fella? Search. Let's join in with Jack. Jack. What he's doing if he's already opened that bottle of wine and forgotten about what he's doing, you know?
Amazing. I feel like I should be there with him.
There you go. Look, Big Bucks is on the line here.
Yeah, mate. So the audio wasn't that great. It was Stevie was fine, but it was your end that was a bit skew-if. But yeah, Big_Booth Barbecue. Congratulations, you've won. He's like, did I win? Yes, you did.
Oh well, the main thing is that Stevie's the important one to listen to, not me. So you know.
Exactly, mate. Yeah.
He's a legend, isn't he?
But that's what people are saying about the sound. Like, they don't realise, like, he's in Smithfield Market, pretty much in his refrigerated area. But in the refrigerated area, there's another fridge where he ages the beef. So it's like being in a bank vault. So obviously that's why the audio weren't crystal clear, like 1080p or whatever. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? This is what we're working with nowadays.
Yeah. Big Buck says, thanks, guys. Amazing. Big Buck. Hey, how are you going to cook it? When it'll get up there, you're going to save it for Christmas? What are you going to do with it, mate? How are you going to cook it? He's on a ship. Oh.
Ship? Is it a pirate?
I don't know if we can get it shipped on to a ship.
Yeah, I don't know. There's Stevie on a rowboat getting it out there, like. But 5 bone is massive. Like, so I've got the 3 bone on the Kamado, and it just about fits in the Kamado Joe Classic 3. So a 5 bone, wow.
It's going to be pretty sensational, isn't it? You know,
yeah.
It's dry aging.
Yeah. I mean, I would suggest Stevie cutting it into a 3 and a 2 like he did for us, because that way you've got Christmas Day and New Year's Eve sorted.
Yeah. I'd keep. Yeah.
Oh no, he's at sea until the 26th of January.
Oh, no.
But you have to come back early.
Actually, we could ask Stevie. I'm not sure what he'd say. I'm pretty sure.
PC Barbecue wants the prize.
All right. Well, I think we've got some logistics to figure out there. I'm not sure when the market's open after Christmas, so it might have to be in the new year then or something like that.
Well, yeah, if he's away till end of Jan, Stevie can age it, can't he? You can age it from now until then.
Yeah, get another one going. But I'm not sure how well they're open and everything like that. Yeah. Look, my old man says redraw.
Redraw. Oh. I don't know about that. That wasn't in the rules, was it? About not being in the country.
Yeah, no, it's not the American election. There's no.
Yeah, we'll have to consult maritime law to see if it's allowed. People are saying you're like Elton John.
All right.
Brilliant.
I haven't had that comparison before.
The internet can be cruel and kind at the same time, mate.
I'll have to think about this. Wonder how far away this ship is. He's working. Well, is it? Oil rigs are usually on oil rigs. He went on a ship. He's on the way to the oil rig.
Yeah, they must get post, surely. Like.
Yeah. No, I have seen. There is an account. I think there's an account in South Africa that I watch, and they specialise in doing barbecues on oil rigs.
Ooh. Bit dangerous, surely.
Yeah, I have to try and remember it now. But yeah, they do. I've seen them do like those seafood and stuff like that. I was imagining cooking a barbecue on an oil rig, like sort of, like a match in a fireworks sort of factory, but somehow they do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure there's a.
Oh, he's in Cyprus. Bit far away.
It is at Anchorage near Larnaca. Anchorage is Canada.
Basically, though, I wouldn't worry. We'll sort it out. Even if you have to get it when you're back. Yeah.
Something out, mate. We'll figure something.
Yeah, we'll sort something out. And if not, I'll eat it and tell you how nice it is.
Mate, yeah, but if you get some barbecue on an oil rig.
Yeah. I've cranked the temperature up on my grill a little bit now to 150. So I want to basically get some of the fat to render down a little bit. So yeah. Oh, I tell you what. Let me take you off, and I can show you.
Wow.
Oh. So I just did salt, pepper, garlic on mine on the outside.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
What's it smell like, mate?
Oh, sensational. Amazing.
I'm going to give a bit more of a base. Look at the fat kind of bubbling in it.
The layer of fat is amazing. How do I change the temperature on my Kamado Joe? So let me show you. We've got two vents. You've got the bottom vent and you've got the top vent. For big changes, you use the bottom vent. So establish your fire inside, open the airflow up completely. Once you've hit the temperature you want to cook at, shut the bottom vent until maybe 2 fingers width. And then you can make small adjustments with your top vent here. So cooking with charcoal is all about airflow. So the more air, the hotter it will be. Limit your airflow, and then you limit your temperature. It's trial and error basically. But the Kamado is set up to, you know, once you get this at the temperature you want to cook at, unless you knock the air vent open, you'll be fine.
And what makes your rotisserie go round? You got like you peddling there, or what happens there? How's that work?
Power, mate. Look at that.
Oh, is that power or battery power you got going there?
No, it's plugged into the mains. I got when we redid the garden in the a couple of years ago, cleverly put some power points in, because now it seems like a lot of barbecue technology needs a plug. So like loops, pellet grills, things like that. So yeah, having an outdoor socket is amazing. So just got an extension lead. And yeah, I tell you what, if you're going to buy one accessory for your Kamado Joe or for any barbecue, the rotisserie is like, you can do so much on it. Not just chickens, because there are things I'll do a chicken on it. I've done shoulders of lamb, shoulders of pork, beef. You can do anything. You can do like kebabs on it. You can make like a big kebab out of chicken thighs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also too, if you've got a bit of an outdoor power socket, you can put some lights out there as well, I found, which is really good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, summer here. Well, it's not like 4 degrees out here. Like, get back inside.
No, quite cozy. We had a couple of people around, but you're only allowed to be outside nowadays.
Rule of 6.
Rule of 6. So there was about 5 of us all together, and we all stood around the campfire the other night. Had some hot dogs and marshmallows whilst outside, and a bit of mulled wine. It's that time of the year.
The internet, man. It must be one of your followers, mate, I tell you. But I tell you what, I was going to say to you, loads of people are doing little lives now, aren't they? So you've got Kev, Edge Barbecue, Low Carbecue. They do their little live on a Sunday now. They're doing the Summit Sundays, so cooking on the weather. And tomorrow, Robs_barbecue and Sue Stoneman are doing a live. I'm not sure what time, but check out their profiles. They're going to do a live cook. And obviously, PC Barbecue does his PC Barbecue Investigates. But yeah, this is all sort of sprung out of lockdown, hasn't it? So even what we do now, this is basically started because of lockdown. PC Barbecue Investigates coming soon. Mark, in the comments, tell us who you've got on, because you always get really interesting people. Coming Tuesday, good.
Maybe we should just ask him yes, no questions about that.
Yeah, it's obviously typing a bit slow, but one-handed.
So yeah. No, we got. It's good to see that everybody's, out there and doing it. We love it and love to support. And if anybody's doing a show or anything, like, just give us a holler. We could do it. Hook up for an afterburner afterwards.
Yeah.
Meet up. Well, the merrier. The more people that are barbecue, mate, the better. the way I see it, you know. That's what I'm in it for.
Well, yeah, we want to do when things sort of open up a little bit more. We want to do couple of live locations, don't we? So we've got a few places we've been talking about, like Signature Brewery. They've got some places in Dalston and Walthamstow that we're talking about doing a little visit to. So that'd be pretty cool.
We've met some really cool people along the way with the show, haven't we? And,
yeah, we have. Yeah, Wolfpack Lager, another cool, like, you know, Alistair, another cool guy who's basically like bringing people together through booze and good times. So yeah, when they get open again, we can pop and see them.
Yeah. I want to go down to a few of the butchers as well, and a few of the farmers. You know, I think I'm planning to go down to say Lidgate, not a Kilburn. Yeah. And hang out with, you know, to some of the farms where it is out to Blenheim Palace, Essex way again. Go see Dingley Dell and his
Billericay. You want to go Billericay, don't you?
Billericay, yeah.
You're obsessed with Billericay.
And until about 5 days ago, I'd never ever heard of this magical place called Billericay, and then where it was on the weather on the news the other night. The weather in Billericay is.
Mate, you're obsessed with Billericay. Mate, yeah, if there's anyone in Billericay who wants to have a live Sizzling Saturdays in their garden, I know a couple of guys who want to come.
There you go. Yeah, and I think Jack, I might have found a pub out that way as well.
Oh yeah.
A bit of a cook up at as well. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, there's a pub out there. So really, it's keen to get us out there, mate, for a bit of a
amazing
weekend. And hang on.
You going in for the wine?
That was a tough one.
We can do a live tasting and pretend we know what we're talking about.
Okay.
I like the way it pours out of this. It's lovely.
It's really, really cool, isn't it? Like when I first saw it, it's a bit odd, a bit unusual. But then when you start using it, when you pour it, you don't get the drip on the end anymore.
Yeah, it's quite a slow pour actually.
Yeah, it's really, and you know, if you don't drip on the end, that means no red wine on the tablecloth, Mrs. Happy. No red wine on the carpet, Mrs. Happy. You know, these are a lifesaver.
Just get wooden floor, mate. Don't matter what you spit on it then.
Yeah.
What's been your favourite wine or drink we've had during the last 30 weeks? Because we've had quite a few things, haven't we?
Favourite wine or drink? We've had some pretty good beers. I think what beers have stood out? I think the Wild IPA, it stood out.
Yeah, mate. That's one of my favourites.
And I don't know how come there's one left and how come I managed to find one, but anyway.
I've got 4 left. But that cider we had the other week, the haze. The haze was nice, yeah.
Wow, you know, I'm usually not so much of not a hardcore cider fan, not the real cloudy, you know, 8% stuff, but that haze was magic.
Mate, I drank about 7 bottles of that after the show. Amazing.
And then what else we had drink wise? Wine. I think the Magnum. The Magnum. That was
good. Yeah. I like the Sauvignon Blanc we had from Beefsteak Wine Club, the Sardo edition.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was good wine. Yeah.
They're very kind and they do some great stuff. So,
you know, it was a good episode as well. The lockdown liquor.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that'd be right to have a like big glass of this stuff, like.
Yeah. I think everything in moderation, including moderation, is the same. Yeah.
Mate, that's the saying. I love that saying.
Mm.
Right, let's try the Malbec.
Here you go, mate.
Oh, mate, fruity.
Mm. Lots of berries in there. Plum. I'm getting plum, mate.
Oh. Let's see what it says on the back. Oh, ripe black fruit, black olive, mint, and vanilla.
Mint and vanilla. I don't know.
It's funny because that's exactly what I can taste. It's bizarre.
Maybe I wasn't getting the mint, but the rest of them I've got.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, PC Barbecue says we hit over 100 sensationals on the lockdown liquor.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just like, whoa. But again, another company that basically started when lockdown happened. So, you know, I can't remember the exact story behind it, but I know they started when lockdown happened, and they, you know, started sending that product, and now they've gone from that to like a, you know, fully established company, and they've got a better range of things. They've got old fashions, espresso. What's the coffee one we like?
Yeah, the coffee one.
Espresso martinis.
Martini. Yeah. No,
we had eight of them one night, didn't we? That was bad. That was a bad night.
Yeah, no. So, but yes, a few of the other things we've discovered. I mean, the one that stands out for me is turkey wing. I've discovered they jump out of it.
Copper's turkeys, the wings. Oh, they were amazing.
I think there is a reason why they don't just sell a bag of wings, but if they ever got a few wings kicking about, send them over.
Yeah.
And then, our sausage. What's he saying here? Same with me, to be honest. He's got some big stuff on the horizon in 2021. Yeah, well, he sent us up a couple of little Christmas.
Oh yeah, we got so we've got a roast dinner sausage wrapped in bacon. So like pigs, they're basically like big pigs in blankets, aren't they? So one's a full roast dinner, and one's Christmas pudding in a sausage.
Yeah, I can't wait to have a go at those. So, you know, I've got a ham. Actually, I picked up a ham at Smithfield when we were there the other day, Jack. So, I had that for Christmas, and there's a turkey or two kicking about for Christmas as well. So
yeah, mate. Yeah. We're gonna have we've got a Copper's turkey actually. So we've got one of their turkeys for Christmas Day, and I think we're gonna do a little bit of beef as well. But because obviously the rules is only going to be myself, my wife, and my parents. So yeah, there's only going to be four of us. So we're not going to go overboard. It's always the way, isn't it? You always do too much, don't you? You get too much food in. There's like four of us. So yeah, don't want to go mad, but yeah.
Yeah. No, it's it'll be just we will do. We're going to be cooking fried, so so it depends on what the rules are. I don't think it all change.
Yeah.
We're planning on doing outside things again. We can sort of stand around the fire and just have canned food if you like. So whatever we cook, just have it so that we can eat it outside.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
We've got to have a little fire pit going out the back here above the artificial lawn. See how that goes. So
someone just asked a question. Hold on. Someone said, "Are we doing shows over Christmas?"
Well, we've got another show coming up next week, and then we're going to have a bit of a break until the 9th of January.
Yeah. So the plan is next week we're going to do. Well, we're hoping to do some sort of fish. We're trying to get a side of salmon or someone to send us some sort of fish that we can do for our last show, and then 2-week break over Christmas and New Year. But we're trying to do a wrap-up show, aren't we, Hills? We're trying to do a socially distant beer, me and you, and we're just going to set the camera up and basically talk about all the highlights from the year.
Yes, yeah. And at the venue, the Brazilian place. It's one of these restaurants that's shutting down because of COVID, and we've got a bit of space there where they can host it, social distancing, etc.
Amazing.
So see how we get. We might be able to get and Brazilian cuts and cooking.
Awesome, mate.
No
doubt a few glasses of wine as well.
Maybe. Maybe not. But yeah, so I think, yeah, maybe on that note, we should wrap up here.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody's got any ideas, or I'm sure we could squeeze in a day here and there of a bit of cooking. Do another show. We might be able to do some sort of special, the Boxing Day special or something.
Yeah.
Kind of odd one to plan anything, but maybe maybe a sort of Christmas or something, maybe a New Year's or something event. We'll have to think.
Sounds good to me, mate. Well, it's just started to rain here now. Typical, isn't it? So good time to wrap up.
All right. I've just hit 50 degrees, so I'm going to take my beef off now and let it rest, mate.
Oh, nice. I better check mine, actually. Wow. That's good.
One last look before we get that one out.
Ain't it? Oh, look, Kevin Edge is in the house, but never late. Better late than never.
Oh, Edge, the man himself. Here, Mr. Edge. Oh, where is it?
Ain't it? Oh, mate, that looks lovely.
I'm going to let that rest. And
I'm going to increase the temperature on mine now. So it's been low and slow for about an hour and a half. So yeah, last 10 minutes, crank the heat up, get some of that fat to like render down, mate. It's going to be amazing.
Street Smoker Lebanon. Remember him from a few months ago?
Yeah, when you were supposed to phone me back and you just like spoke to a random man in Lebanon. But yeah, what a great story. Like, obviously, I had a chat with him afterwards. Got his own street food business in Lebanon.
Yeah. Not just any, but,
Yeah.
a proper barbecue professional in Lebanon.
Sounds good, mate.
All right. So we'll have a bit of a show next week, and we'll see. We'll do a bit of a wrap up, I think, for next week, Mr. Jack. And then
Sounds good to me, mate.
we'll be back on the 9th of January, and doing a bit of cooking, and then we're back from the 9th of January every single Saturday to at least June. How's that?
Yeah, and obviously when we get the light back, we might revert back to Fiery Thursdays.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of liking the Saturdays now.
Yeah.
Organised. No, I didn't get too much time. I might have the same amount of time.
I'm up for that, mate. So yeah, obviously good things on the horizon.
See what they think, but yeah, and if there's any ideas anyone's got, then feel free to send them in as well. We're all ears, always looking for something different. I think it'd be really, really nice to, like you say, mate, get out and about.
Yeah. But you say we're always looking for people to come on. If you've got, someone who has got an amazing product like meat, alcohol, whatever, we can always, we're happy to sample, aren't we, Hills, and feature it. Hard life, but yeah.
No worries. And then, I think that's about it for the moment. We'll do a bit of a wrap-up show. We might, and see where we go from there, champion. But I'm going to...
Cool. All right, mate. I will see you soon.
All right, mate. Have a good weekend. And thanks
Enjoy the beef.
everybody. Except for that weird bloke. Go away.
Don't give him airtime, bro. Right. I'll see you soon, yeah?
Cheers, Jack.
Yeah.